Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. I'm very happy to see you. It's been a few days since I didn't make Spanish news for you, but today's the day. So I'm just going to be very quick now. It's going to be only a few minutes. First of all, I'm going to say that Spain reached 1 million of COVID cases, and the situation is getting worse, a lot worse than it was before. So Madrid, as you know, had some severe restrictions for people. They were not allowed to go out of the Madrid area, only if they need to work or study or go somewhere like an emergency. But if not, they were supposed to stay in their region. They're not allowed to travel either, unless it's for a work purpose. Then yes, but if not, not going to happen. So what's happening now is in Madrid, they're going to put a special law that people won't be able to go out on the streets from midnight until 6 o'clock in the morning. This will start from this weekend. So today is Thursday. So in 2 days, Saturday, we will start with this new law. So in Madrid, no one will be able to be on the streets from midnight until 6 in the morning. Very important. Unless people are going to work or study, but then they have to have an official paper, official document where it says that they work somewhere at this time, so they need to be at the street that early in the morning. What's happening with the rest of Spain? Rest of Spain is not very well either. Not bad, but not good. Our Ministry of Health says that they strongly recommend, for now only recommend, but strongly recommend, not to go out of your home, of your house, unless it's strictly necessary. So just for an emergency, for work, for schools, nurseries, for grocery shopping, banks, pharmacies. So just that, the very, very essential things. If not, people have to stay at home. It's not a law for now. It's not obligatory to do that. It's not necessary to do that. But for now, government just tries to say it in a polite way to people. Please stay at home. If it's not going to work, probably they will declare a state of alarm for the whole Spain in a few days. For now, in 11 districts, in 11 regions of Spain, they recommend not to go out of your house, which is Navarra, this is north part of Spain, Aragon, Castilla y León, Madrid, Catalonia, Rioja, Castilla-Mancha, Andalucía, Murcia, Asturias, País Vasco. I'm going to leave you the map right here so that you could see all these communities and regions that have some kind of restrictions on movements. This is applicable for all the cities and towns that have more than 10,000 people living in them. And in our region, in Valencian community region, for now, the risk is medium. So we don't really have any kind of restrictions or special rules for us for now. Government says that they, for now, want people to be aware that the situation is getting worse. We had a new record on cases, 16,973 cases the last 24 hours, which is the worst number of all that we ever had. Of course, we're doing a lot more testing now. Yes, so it's normal that we would have a lot more positive cases, but still the situation in hospitals is getting worse. A lot of people are sick. Young people are sick as well. So what's happening basically is that our government says that if people are not able to do it without putting on severe restrictions, they will declare another state of alarm and they will close us down in our houses again for some certain period of time, because they don't want us to be closed down on Christmas and New Year. They want to avoid cases growing until then. So if nothing will change, they might close us down or limit our mobility a lot more than we are now. We all strongly hope that it's not going to happen, they're not going to close us down, but this is somehow familiar for us because when this whole pandemic thing started in March, first of all, they started talking about it slightly earlier. When they closed us down, we slowly in June, end of May, we started going out. First of all with children, then with we had some different timetables when we could go out and not. Then masks were obligatory when you go outside, when you're near people. Then masks were obligatory everywhere. Then there were no restrictions of movement. So we slowly, week by week, we started to go back to our normal lives. And now it feels like it's going backwards, as slow as it was before. Like, it's going slowly backwards. Now, again, different communities, first of all, they recommend not to go out. Then they close some kind of district. Then they close a lot more regions in Spain. Then they say not to go out in some certain places. Then they close bars, they close restaurants, which are closed now. Then they only say that you can have a food for a takeaway. So it's slowly getting back. So we're kind of going backwards to the point that we were closed down. So it feels like, yeah, it will happen soon, very soon, but people are prepared. Here in Spain, you know, a lot of people, it's so interesting to look at people's reactions and what they do, how they do things, because we went a few weeks ago to buy some flowers, some plants for our new terrace when we moved into this house. And I asked them what's happening, if a lot of people are going and buying some plants, or do they have a lot of clients? And they said, yes, a lot of people are coming, they're buying fruit trees, they're buying some plants, potatoes, like some seeds to plant in their gardens, some flowers, some plants for their home, inside plants. A lot of people are buying new mattresses, comfy sofas, new beds, a lot of new things that just makes them feel more comfortable at home. A lot more people are moving from apartments to the house because they feel that they are free at the house. They have a terrace, they have open air where they can breathe. They don't feel that closed down, you know, in a small box, as a lot of people felt in March. So people try to make their life better just in case we will get closed down soon. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, I'm not being pessimistic, I'm just letting you know what's happening here in Spain. If you are planning to travel now to Spain, please don't. It's very hard to say that because I know that we need tourists, we need people to come to Spain, but being a person that cares of other people, I just say that don't travel right now, wait a few months. Don't go now because it's quite possible that you won't just simply be able to enjoy your holidays, because you won't be able to go to bars, to restaurants, you won't be able to go to any kind of parks, museums, concerts. Everything will be so restricted that it's just not worth it to travel, simply that. So bear that in mind if you want to travel to Spain. Yeah, that's what's happening basically now. Our region is not that bad as others are. As you've seen in the map, our region is not colored in orange, yellow, or red. We have a medium risk right now, not high, not extreme as other communities have. So we are kind of okay for now, but we need to take care of ourselves, and that's what I wish for you. Take care of you, your children, your family, parents, friends. Don't be selfish, and just, some of you, I know a lot of people still think that virus doesn't exist, that it's a silly thing that someone invented just to control the people. But I know people who got sick and who died because of COVID, and they're close people to us. I've seen their x-rays. I've seen how bad they were. I know a lot of young people that died, of 30s, 40s, that died from COVID, and they were perfectly fine before then. So I'm just asking you, even if you don't feel that you believe that the virus exists, you don't believe in masks, it doesn't matter, but just think that if even this possibility exists, that COVID is true, that it does exist, even if there is a small possibility that you might believe in that, take care of your family, your friends, your children, your relatives, the people that you care about, because you never know what's going to happen. And stay safe. That's the most important thing. Stay safe. Try not to travel for now, because the situation is not good in all the European region, in all the European Union. The situation is not very good. So stay safe again, and wait a little bit. We all be able to travel. Things will get better. You know that this thing will end up eventually, and everything will be okay. We will be able to go back to our normal lives. We will be able to enjoy traveling again. We'll be able to have new jobs again, even maybe better than we had before. Stay optimistic. Things will pass. Everything will be fine very soon. So these are the news now from Spain. This is our actual situation for us for now, right now, here in Spain on 22nd of October 2020. Put a like if you like these news from me, and subscribe to the channel if you still didn't, not to miss the latest videos on this channel and as life in Spain. Thank you very much for watching. Don't hesitate to comment if you have to say something. Even if it's some critics, I don't mind really. Write down if you have to say something. I will reply to you right away. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye guys.